All right, folks, you are looking at the Backpage Ad Messenger, and the whole purpose of this software is to be the hunter versus the hunted. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you are looking at classified ads, and let's say you click on a link and you go to someone's lead capture page and opt in and you're on their list, well, you were the prospect, you were the hunted. This software is to put you in the driver's seat to be the hunter. So pretty much we know Backpage, anyone that's been doing any advertising or posting on Backpage, you know it's a haven for marketers to market whatever product or service they're trying to get out there to the masses. So why not be the person that goes to these individuals and prospect them? Because the whole thing is everyone is online, they're trying to make money. So if they can make money doing something, then of course they're going to join you in whatever you're currently doing or promoting. So this software is designed specifically for the BizOps section within Backpage. And here you have a bunch of different ads from goodness knows how many different business opportunities. And the whole point of the software is it's going to go ahead and scrape all of these different links or ads, okay? And it's going to go and it's going to reply to each one of them. Now, if it does not have a reply / click here link, then it's going to skip that ad. So, not a good example. So let's go to the next one. So if it has a reply, click here, it's going to click there, and the software is going to go ahead and put in the email address, confirm the email address, and it's going to put in the ad body copy along with your link to send to that individual. It's going to go ahead and solve the captcha, and it's going to send this all to the individual that posted that ad. So pretty simple. Now, for those of you who may say, well, does this thing even work? You know, is it even something feasible that someone will respond to? Well, let me show you the responses that I've been getting, because I actually received several responses off of an advertisement that I did, believe it was yesterday. So got 3 different responses, or people that posted to me using probably the same process. And you can see that I'm actually marketing the Backpage Ad Poster 2.0, which is another software that I sell. And this guy says, I'm interested. This one is asking me about software, and this gentleman is asking me about this software. So you're asking me, does it work? Well, the proof is right there from these 3 different responses. I believe you would say with an overwhelming yes, it does work. So usually what happens, a person gets a message from Backpage, or it's not something that they're used to seeing. So of course they're going to click on it. And as long as your message resonates with that prospect, they're going to open it up. So it's not like a safest email where they come and go. You see hundreds to 1,000 of them, over the course of a week, and they just get deleted or go into the spam folder. This is actually going to your inbox, and people are going to see this stuff. So it works, and it works very good. So if you can combine this function, this software, in terms of reaching out to different marketers, along with if you have the Backpage Ad Poster 2.0, you're straight going to kill it with Backpage, which is what I do each and every day. So let me show you how this software would work if you were going to run a campaign. And you don't need any proxies, no PVA accounts, no VPNs. You don't need any of that stuff. The only thing you're going to need is Captcha, which is a third-party service, and there's 4 different services that the software works with. I would say there's 3 that actually work very well, 1 that doesn't work well at all. So pretty much what you're going to do, I'll just walk you through the interface. And you have your start, your stop, your close button. Close basically closes the software out. Your Captcha, I'm using Death by Captcha. I really like them, and they happen to be the cheapest in terms of Captcha. And for those of you who don't know what Captcha is, it's basically an image that allows the actual provider of the whoever's managing this site. They don't want people to spam the site. So it's used as a filter, a protector, so that they don't get a lot of different people doing what I'm showing you right now to do, and that's to go ahead and reach out to people. So basically, if you were to click on this ad here and go to click here, this is the captcha. So it's basically to stop people from using bots and from spamming. So I should be ashamed of myself, right? Well, if you're a marketer and you're marketing online, you know, it's a tough business, folks. So you got to do what you got to do. So anyway, back to the software here. You just fill in your details here, and you have 4 to choose from. I do not recommend this one. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It just doesn't work well with this software. But the other 3 work very well, and I like Death by Captcha because it's the cheapest. Okay, so going back to the software here, you have a list of cities here in drop down that you can choose from. This is all the cities in Backpage that are English speaking cities that's in the US and worldwide. So it's over 550 different cities in this drop down list that you can choose from. Next, you have the amount of pages that you want to basically reply to, that you want to send a message to within each city. So basically, if I was going to use this software before I would run it, I would just come to, let's say if I want to post in Auburn, right? I would select Auburn. I would just come to this page and I would see, okay, how many different pages are there within this city that I could actually respond to. So I would just continue to click until I got to the end. It's not going to be a mess. So 14 pages. If I want to send a message to each and every person that posted the ad here, I would just select 14. Okay. Then now, if I wanted to have this software wait X amount of seconds in between the time that it posted the last message to the last person that posted the ad, then I would just put the amount of seconds I want the software to pause in between it posting the different ads or messages that it's going to do when it reaches out to the different individuals. Next thing I would do is I would select an email address. This doesn't even have to be your correct email address. It could be any email address. So let's just put an email address in here. And now if you want people to basically reach out to you, then you want to put the correct one. But if you're just looking to, pretty much reach out to people and not have anyone reach out to you, if that's what you're looking to do, just put whatever you want in there. But I would advise you to put an email address in there, but not your primary email address. Then you put your message in here. Let's say, if I was going to say, post your ads daily and get free leads at, and then you'll put a URL here. Now I'm just doing this in this example, but what I would highly recommend you do is to format all of your ads in a text document, okay? That way, you know when you post that ad and you put it in that block, you know that it's gonna come out the right way on the other side. So you see how I just typed it in there. So if I actually copy and paste it back on the on the text document, it's gonna be a straight line. What if I just wanted it to look like this, or let's say I wanted it to look like that? Then that's how, if I wanted the prospect to see exactly the message in this format and laid out just like that, then that's exactly how I want to copy and paste it from the text document to this open field here. So with that being said, we have everything filled out. We have our captcha selected. We have the city selected that we want to post messages to. We have the amount of different pages that we want to scrape and copy all the different ads off of so we can respond to them. We have the number of seconds we want to wait. We have the email address that we're going to use, that people are going to see when they open up their email from Backpage. And then we have the message they're going to see once this is sent out to them. So once I push the start button, the software is going to run. You're going to see the status in this window what's actually happening with the software. So let's go ahead and we're going to change this from 14 to 1, and we're just going to let this run for a couple of cycles so you can see exactly what's happening. So up here real quick, you're going to see a number of cities that were collected. If it skipped any of the different ads because you couldn't respond to them, and then the number of messages sent. So let's go ahead and hit the start button and see what happens. So very quickly, it's going to navigate to the back page. It's going to navigate and scrape that first page full of ads, and then it's immediately going to start responding to these ads. So very simple. Very simple. Okay, it's putting in the email address, it's going to confirm the email address, put in your message, and it's going to go ahead and send it off after it solves the captcha. Let me scroll down so you can see it solved the captcha there. And all of this is pretty much automated. You know, it's nothing that you have to do once you put in those little bit of details. So I don't want anyone to neglect the fact that this is something that definitely works. It's been working for me, and by the way, if this thing gets the captcha wrong, it has 2 more times to get it right before it skips this city altogether. So it's resubmitting. I'm just going to go ahead and attempt to solve it a second time. Now, mind you, the captcha services, there's actual human beings that are typing this stuff in somewhere around the world. So I'm sure that when they type it in, you know, they may or may not be paying attention to it, but the captchas are pretty cheap. Anyway, I don't know what's that. I think it's 3 captchas for 1 penny. So, so you're really not missing much. So it went ahead and solved that specific captcha, and it's going to go ahead and move on to the next ad that it needs to go ahead and reply to. So as you can see, the number of messages sent was 1. See, it skipped this one. See it 1 registered up there. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to solve this one. We're going to let this one play out, and then we're going to end the video with that. So this thing will go ahead and respond to hundreds of different ads, hundreds of different marketers that are marketed on here. So you have another way to go around and reach out to these marketers. And marketers, for the most part, I can tell you that they're using one email address when they're posting on Backpage, which is the reason why a lot of their ads get ghosted, because they're not able to spend those emails, which is something that you can do in my software, the Backpage Ad Poster 2.0, which I'm not going to talk about anymore in this video, but it's available if you are having problems getting your ads posted, and it's something you definitely want to check out. So other than that, folks, I just wanted to just share this video with you, and you can pick this up, but this definitely works. Definitely something you should put in your marketing tool belt. And that's it, folks. We will see you on the other side